And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Kevin. A matchup we have tonight, Greg in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Nesmith is out there with Allen. Then there's Oubre. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 2 guard.
Sets a great screen, and then Mobley gets perfect position there on the roll.
Pass to Nesmith. Back to SGA. Shot clock at 6. Shoots the 3. Giddey, no good. Bridges with it. Defended by Giddey. Now here's Murray. And here is Duren. Here's Black Hole. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. A nice shot by Nesmith.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Back to Murray, fires for 3, and the 3 ball is good.
And the best scorers, like Murray, they believe every shot they take is going in, no matter how deep they are on the floor.
And here's SGA. Last game he had 34 points. Bridges with some nice defense.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
And that one, good.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Giddey the pass to Nesmith. Giddey with the screen on Mobley. Oubre outside. Beyond the arc. Duren pulls it in. Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Back to Bridges. Dallas moving it around. Good.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the 2-man game right there.
And it's Giddey with the ball for the Clippers. 7-point differential. Allen outside. Pass to Nesmith. Giddey with the bounce pass. Bridges with the steal. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. That one falls.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
Pass to Duran. Here's Murray. Over Giddey. Murray, no good.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Oubre finds Neesmith. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
He had passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
First one falls for him. Good on both.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Mavericks leading by 4. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a wing. We have our work cut out for us. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks. And do you figure, Tim, we're at that point in the season now where we can really evaluate who the top teams are?
Well, Kevin, I don't think there's any question about it. There are a handful of teams we knew coming into the season would be at the top. But now, as you look, there are additional teams starting to open our eyes, and we're going to have to wait and see what happens with the trade deadline to see who can make a move to close that gap at the top.
And one of the beauties of an 82-game schedule, right? You have a long time to prove yourself.
No doubt about it. There are phases to an NBA season. We're about to enter the most important one.
Back to Giddey. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't hit that one. Bridges with some nice defense. Here's Black Hole. Pass to Mobley. In the corner, it's Bridges. For the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
SGA feeling it out a bit. And they get it. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Bridges passes to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Ayton, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Black Hole, top and covering. Black Hole passes to Bridges. On the wing, Murray. Shot clock at 5. Nance gets the rebound. Clippers trail by 15 to the middle. Back to Dosunmu. Pass to Toppin. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And the Clippers miss again. Mavericks leading by 15. Here's Black Hole outside for Murray. Here's Black Hole. High post try. He squares up and sinks it. Black Hole's got 9.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge. And he remains a prolific shot creator.
Checked in for Evan Mobley. Alex Caruso comes in for Mikal Bridges. Fields checked in for Black Hole. And Trey Jones subbed in for Jamal Murray. Now here's Dosunmu, covered by Heel. And Dub gets it to go.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Caruso with the ball. 9-point game his last outing. Launches a 3. Toppin pulls it in. Clippers trail by 14. Dub the pass to Dosunmu. Here's Dub. Fires the 3. Caruso grabs the miss. And Jones has it in the corner. Back to Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Ayton. Over Nance. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
When you turn great defense into easy offense, you are going to put yourself in a great position.
Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against Washington. But Trey, Caruso, no good. Clippers trail by 14. Inside. Here's Whitmore. Caruso grabs the miss.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
3-pointer Heel. Los Angeles has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man. When Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
By Heel, nobody around. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
So the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Down low, here's Toppin. Makes it off the glass.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
It's stolen by Nance. Now, here's Dosunmu. Tight defense on him. Toppin off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Caruso kicks to Jones. Pass to Heel to stop the drought. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Dosunmu, the pass to Dub. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's off from three-point range. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. 10-point lead. Hield kicks to Caruso. Slam home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Nance.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
On the free throw, no good. And, Tim, you look at some of the advanced metrics. Alex Caruso is one of the best defenders in the modern era.
Yeah, Kevin, that impact is rare for a guy who is 6'5", but he grew up on the court in College Station, Texas. Basketball is in his veins.
Jones sets the pick for Caruso. Here's Ayton. He doesn't hit that one. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Mavericks lead by 10. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
They've got Jamal Murray. Jalen Duren is out there with Mobile. And it's Black Hole, and it's Bridges, and it's a small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Duren finds Murray. Jarrett Allen grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 8. Dub the pass to Nesmith. Here's Dub. He's covered by Murray. And Nesmith with the slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Black Hole. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Oubre outside. Pass to Dub. Mavericks with the rebound. Duren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here is Murray. And the shot goes in. And now it's a 10-point Maverick lead.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game. Willing to battle there for the bucket.
Pass to Dub. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Dub's got his second bucket tonight.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Mobley sets the pick for Murray. To the paint. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Strong finish by Mobley. He is a load to handle.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
And that one misses. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Duran with the screen on Giddey. In the corner, it's Mobley. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries. Clippers trail by 7. Pass to Nesmith. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Screen by Allen. Knocked loose. Giddey kicks to Oubre. Here's the screen. No good from outside. Dallas leading by 7. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. Jared Allen has an inquisitive nature. Whether it's cooking, gardening, reading, or basketball, he's a sponge. Allen said, quote, "I love going through life, seeing things and learning about it no matter what it is. It's just trying to improve my skill set in anything and enjoy it." Back to you, Kevin.
He's got that curiosity. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Gilgeous-Alexander with the buckets.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
And that one is stuffed right through.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
Now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. The Mavericks have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game.
One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for L.A. They trail by 7. Allen with the screen for Oubre. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Oubre. Oubre's got his 3rd assist on the night.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Bridges kicks to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Bridges. Here's Black Hole. Misses the 3. Clippers trail by 5. Giddey the pass to Nesmith. Mobley with the block.
And that's the defensive player of the year there. Mobley with the denial, making sure the ball didn't get to the rim.
Inside, stolen by Allen. Giddey against Murray. Giddey the pass to SGA. Screen by Allen. To the inside. It's stolen by Duran. Here's Bridges. Sinks that one from the post. Bridges got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Osumu, he's checked in for the Clippers. Clippers trail by 7. Pass to Allen. Now here's Oubre. Now Giddey. Back to Oubre. Allen, a screen on Mobley. 6 to shoot. Got a piece of it. Osumu finds Giddey. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Mavericks leading by 7. Here's Black Hole. 25 points last game. Pass to Duran. Here's Black Hole. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Oubre. For three, Duren pulls it in. Duren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Black Hole. It's rebounded by Giddey. Clippers trail by 7. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep three-point land, it's rebounded by Dallas.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
A shot by Black Hole, no good. The Clippers have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Gilgeous-Alexander against Bridges. They need this one. It's rebounded by Dallas. Duren's got 11 rebounds in the game. Jalen Duren is certainly a force, Tim, in this NBA. He's a nightly double-double.
Well, he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub, but you forget how young this guy is. If he keeps improving like this, Kevin, he has a chance to be one of the premier bigs in this league.
I was going to say the same thing about you, but I'll call you a Greek god as opposed to a bouncer in a bar. How's that?
I much prefer the Greek god description.
And he makes the first. And legs from going undrafted to becoming a three-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Bridges. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Clippers trail by 9. Now, here's Toppin. Here's Dub. Pass to Whitmore. Trying to get something going. A rebound by Hield. Mavericks leading by 9. Caruso finds Murray. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. Now Hield. Still without a basket. Pass to Jones. Back to Hield. Ayton sets the pick for Hield. Dallas, no good that time either.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Here's Dub. Man's a screen on Hield. Up it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Nance.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Here's Dub. He's got 6, a 3, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Hield outside. Pass to Caruso. And here is Ayton. For 3, Murray. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Whitmore's got 4 rebounds in this game. Dozuma with the bounce pass. Here's Dub. 11-point game his last outing. Clock at 4. Rebound by Murray.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
His first shot coming late. Jones, no luck. Clippers trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And again, it's the Clippers missing. Dallas has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Ayton sets the pick for Jones. Over to the wing, Caruso. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Caruso's got 5.
If any defense gives you that much cushion, you have to take that shot.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Tubb. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. 17 points was their biggest margin. They host the 76ers after this game. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. Here's Ayton. Bucket is good. And now it's a 12-point Maverick lead.
Wow, what a smart play. He recognizes the smaller defender on it and takes it right to the rim.
And so it's Dallas, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings.
Taking a look here at Dallas, they're a middle-of-the-pack team. Sure, they'll get some wins, but I don't know how much more beyond that.
Seems like they're missing a key piece or two. Maybe one of their younger guys will step up down the stretch.
All right, let's get right into the story of the first half, and it's been the play of Mikal Bridges.
So it's not about how many shots you take, it's about how many you make. And he's been making the most of every opportunity.
Yeah, when you got somebody cooking like that, you just sit back, watch the show. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One guy who's been getting it done is Black Hole.
He's definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. Kelly Oubre out there with Aaron Nesmith. And there's Jared Allen. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's SGA in at the 2-guard spot.
First team foul.
Giddey surveying the D. 5 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's blocked.
Yeah, going straight up with those long arms. Durant flat out a brick wall around the rim. Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
Clippers trailed by 14. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Allen. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. Here's Black Hole. Rebound by the Clippers. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Nesmith. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Oubre against Mobley. Pocket 6. Oubre kicks to SGA. Unloads from 13. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Back to Murray. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Nesmith.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Oubre with it. Bridges covering. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Mobley.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
And Tim Tim, I think it's safe to say that Kelly Oubre
Shoot, too.
is an eccentric guy.
Well, Kevin, he's got the tattoos, the painted fingernails, certainly not afraid to express himself stylistically. And in this league, if you can play, well, the dress code is flexible.
Hey, Tim, if you could start a franchise with one player not named Wembanyama, who would you select?
I think I'd go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now. When you look at his age, combined with the fact that I believe he is the single toughest individual cover in the NBA, he can just collapse defenses at will.
That is so well said. Would you pick a position or the player? How would you discern between those two thoughts?
I think the key for me is I want to take a guy who's going to make the decisions for me with the basketball in his hands. When you have a ball-dominant league with stars controlling the action, I want that one guy who I know I can pencil in high-level production every night.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's foul number 2 for him. Team foul.
Mobley, left side. Murray outside. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. It's rebounded by Nesmith. And it's Giddey with the ball for Los Angeles. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Now, here's Nesmith. Defended by Duran. Oubre inside the three-point line. Offline from the top of the key.
And that miss makes them 0 for 4 to start this quarter. Not exactly the start they were hoping for.
Mobley the pass to Bridges. Dallas again missing.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Pass to SGA. Back to Giddey. Bridges with the steal. Murray dishes to Bridges, and there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Clippers trail by 12. And stolen by Murray. Puts up a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Murray's got 11 points.
And that's his second three-pointer tonight.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for him.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Nesmith with the ball. 8 points for him. Oubre, left side. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. 4th, the Clippers.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Neesmith finds SGA. Here's Bridges. Not going to go that time. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Oubre off the drive.
A powerful finisher. Oubre Jr., you deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
Here's Black Hole. He's got 16. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Bridges against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oubre kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock, looking to get it going. Murray with the defensive effort. Dallas leading by 15. Bridges passes to Murray. And Duran slams it in.
Good luck dealing with Duran on the offensive glass. That's just an outstanding job staying with the play.
Back to SGA. For 3, Oubre. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Now here's Murray. He's got 11. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And then for Los Angeles. Toppin, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Whitmore in for Kelly Oubre. Murray against Giddey. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Pulls it from 20. Los Angeles with another miss.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Duran with a screen on Giddey. Back to Duran. Murray outside. Duran the pass to Murray. Shoots over Toppin, and there's Murray on the assist from Duran. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter. Pass to Whitmore. Here's Toppin. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Mavericks leading by 19 points. Here's Black Hole. It's good from long range. Black Hole's got 21.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now, here's Neesmith. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Duran. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be facing LaMelo Ball and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And that matchup against the Bucks, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Toppin picks to Nance. 6 to shoot. Here's Dub, defended by Caruso.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Pass to Black Hole. Three-pointer, Heel. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Now, Toppin. Now, Whitmore, covered by Heel. Whitmore up top. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Tim DeAndre Ayton was coveted as the #1 overall pick back in 2018.
Well, he moves so well for a 7-footer, and he's got great touch out to the mid-range. Kevin, his offensive game is special.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
And there was a lot of pressure and expectation put on DeAndre Ayton as a #1 pick in the draft. And he's basically been a double-double guy his entire career.
Trey Jones is checked in for the Mavericks. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. Well, what a great combination.
On the wing, Murray fires the three. It's hauled in by Dub.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Jones looking for an opening. Over in the corner, Caruso. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Clippers shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. Here's Whitmore, defended by Jones. Whitmore with it. He's got 6. Toppin can't get it to go.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Jones dishes to Heel. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Impressive display of focus there from Hill. Never lost sight of the rim.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Black holes checked in for Jones.
And very quietly, Hield is one of the best three-point shooters in our league, as dangerous as they come.
Here's Dub. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Black hole passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
I love the fact that Ayton didn't just lay that up. He wanted to leave no room for doubt. Beautiful slam right there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Caruso, the pass to Murray. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, he's over, but they're still winning, and that's really all that matters.
Back to Dosunmu. Tapping a screen on Heel. Here's Dosunmu. Offline with his 3. The Mavericks shooting approximately 43% in the third quarter. 4-on-3 break. And he banks in the layup. Dosunmu's got his first points of the game.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Well, if you have an opening, hit that gas pedal, and you will get it easy, too.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Dub the pass to Nance. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Larry Nance Jr. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Nance. And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Black Hole. 23 points in the game. Healed outside. Off target with his 3. And so it's down. Rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Right back after this break. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
We got some great looks. Great looks. Defensively, we're getting stops too.
The words of Jason Kidd in that huddle moments ago. Happy with the way his team is performing, hoping they can maintain the momentum they've captured.
Well, I mean, they're working together on both ends of the floor and doing a great job of playing at their pace.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Trey Jones, and it's Coffey in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Smith scanning the floor. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, you take it right at them, and if they block the shot, fine, but you can't back down.
Right side Jones. Pass to Coffey. Puts it up from 12, and they pick up 2. Coffey's got his first 2 points of the night. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Smith wide open, he fires. No good on the triple. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Garza. Here's Sensabaugh. Driving in. Here's Coffey. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Dallas?
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
And right now, at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Ball stolen, and it's the Mavericks on the break. Sensabaugh, no good. Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out your supporting cast than ever before.
Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. LA's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And Toppin throws it down.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Pass to Sorber. Here's Sensible. Toppin covering. Basket counts.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Nance sets a screen for Toppin. The Clippers keep it alive. Here's Mikhailuk. A shot's good on the assist by Nance. Mikhailuk's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Sorber. To the left side wing. Coffee can't get it to go.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Going with the whole new group out there. On defense, the Clippers have given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Neesmith.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Out to the wing. Murray outside. Pass to Bridges. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Here's Black Hole. Back to Murray from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively. Oh, great ball movement there.
Dallas leading by 18. Bridges outside. Dallas moving the ball around. Murray kicks to Bridges. Dallas again missing.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Wide open look here for Murray, and no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now, here's Neesmith. Covered by Mobley. Inside, and stolen by Murray.
Well, they tried to punch the ball inside right there, but the window closed quickly. That's great defense.
Clippers trailed by 18. Pass to Oubre. Bridges with some nice defense. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Murray for three. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Clippers ball.
Here's SGA. Pass to Allen. Oubre outside. Wound up there for Allen. Oubre finds SGA. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And Shea didn't need a lot of time to get that shot off. His feet were set, his hands were ready, and he let it fly.
Now, here's Durant. Pass to Murray. Can they get it? Rebounded by Allen.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
SGA passes to Nesmith, and that comes off the assist by SGA. SGA's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Black Hole, and that's a foul called on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Murray down low. Giddey defending.
And after shooting over 45% in that first half, which helped them build the lead, it hasn't been quite as easy for them here in the second. The shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Down low, here's Mobley, and it's sent back by Allen.
What a rejection. Allen standing tall. That's how you protect the rim.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Here's Black Hole. Mobley. He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Bridges. Drained from outside.
This is what makes guarding Shea so hard. He reads the defense, and he knows when to kick it out for a three.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Now here's Bridges. The shot misses. Oubre against Murray. Takes the three. Durant pulls it down.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Clippers trail by 10. Oh, no good on the dunk. 1:33 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Black Hole. Durant with a screen on Giddey. Now Durant. It's stolen by Allen. SGA. Jumper is off. Mavericks leading by 10.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Mavericks.
This is a game where defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins. And guys, what a nice performance it was for Black Hole.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
Durant with a screen on Giddey. Murray with it. Defended by Giddey. Now Durant. Outside Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 15. Giddey will pull it down.
Hey, go, get on top.
Gilgeous-Alexander. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponents.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Well, Jamal, I know you have a takeover mentality. Tonight you were focused on passing early. Can you talk about that?
You get easier way in, but play my game at the same time. I just want to make sure we ran the court well.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll wrap it up, folks.